When was the document written? It was when they were sailing back to Spain. After the battle in Mactan, 2 ships were sailing back to Spain. The other ship was unsuccessful. The Victoria ship under the command of Juan Sebastian del Cano was the only ship left out of 5 ships that sailed in the voyage of Magellan, which successfully arrived in Spain and was the first to circumnavigate the world.
Who wrote the document? Author's name: Antonio Pigafetta. Antonio Pigafetta accompanied Magellan on the voyage. Approximately 240 men were set out with Magellan. Pigafetta was the only 18 who returned to Spain in the Battle of Mactan Island.
How did the author know the event? Antonio Pigafetta witnessed the Battle of Mactan. Pigafetta had managed to survive along with his journal notes that detail the discovery of the western route, the Moluccas, and along the way, new land, new peoples. On the far side of the Pacific, the fleet had stumbled across the Marianas Archipelago and some 300 leagues further west, the Philippines. Magellan met Raha Humabon, the Raha of Cebu. Then Raha Humabon and his queen were baptized into the Catholic faith, taking the Christian names Carlos in honor of the King Charles of Spain and Juana in honor of the King Charles' mother. To commemorate this event, Magellan gave Juana the Santo Niño, an image of the infant Jesus, as a symbol of their new alliance, and held their first mass in the coast as a result of Magellan's influence with Raha Humabon. An order had been issued to the nearby chiefs that each of them were to provide food supplies for the ships and convert to Christianity.
Who refused to obey the King of Spain? On Friday, April 26, Zula, the second chief of the island of Mactan, sent one of his sons to present 2 goats to the Captain General and to say that he would send him all that he had promised, but that he had not been able to send it to him because of the other chief, Lapu-Lapu, who refused to obey the King of Spain.
Why did Magellan come to Mactan? Raha Humabon and Datu Zula suggested to Magellan to go to the island of Mactan and force his subject, chieftain Datu Lapu-Lapu, to comply with his orders. Magellan saw an opportunity to strengthen the existing friendship ties with the ruler of the Visayan region and agreed to help him subdue the resistant Lapu-Lapu. Pigafetta writes how Magellan deployed 49 armored men and sword, axes, shields, crossbows, and guns, and sailed for Mactan in the morning of 28 April. A number of native warriors who had converted to Christianity also came to their aid. According to Pigafetta, because of the rocky outcroppings and coral near the beach, the Spanish soldiers could not land on Mactan, forced to archer their ships far from shore due to the shallow water filled with rocks and coral reefs. Magellan could not bring his ship's cannon to bear on Lapu-Lapu's warrior.
Did Magellan wish to fight the natives? Magellan sent a message to the natives saying that if they still refused to recognize the Spanish king and pay them tribute, they would demonstrate how effective their swords were at wounding people.
How did the natives react to the Spaniards? In reply, Lapu-Lapu's men told Magellan that although the Spaniards had lances, they too were armed with bamboo and stakes hardened with fire. The native requested Magellan's party to wait until morning before attacking so they could gather more warriors, to which Magellan obliged. With the sun rose, Magellan, including his crew, witnessed how the natives were highly organized at warfare. Upon landing, Magellan's small forces was immediately attacked by the natives with a heavy barrage of ranged weapons, consisting of arrow, iron-tipped bamboo, throwing spears, probably rattan bangkaw, fire-hardened sticks, and even stones. They surrounded Magellan's landing party, attacking from the front and both flanks. The heavy armor of the Spaniards largely protected them from this barrage, inflicting only a handful fatalities on the Europeans, but it was heavily demoralizing on the troops.
What is the main idea of the documents? In our opinion, it showed how the Filipinos were fearless in fighting against the foreigners who conquered the country. Filipinos helped one another in defending their country from the invaders.